all gonna die.
Black Horizon is a project by Raine Aubrey, dabbling in the paranormal intrigue of Wild Ash Grove, a stretch of forest reported to be haunted by the specters of many missing people, with no discernible reason for the countless disappearances. Begun August 21st, 2023, the channel consists of 24 uploads at this time, totaling 2 hours, 48 minutes, 19 seconds. A long movie night by today's standards. The story is accompanied by supplemental posts on X, with second act appearances by characters in their own ongoing supernatural narratives, inviting you into much deeper territory of modern survival horror adventures. Through blink and you'll miss it moments in the project, to supplemental material, and segments that ask for a review to understand the quieter narrative lines, Black Horizon inspires a study venture to develop a more comprehensive view. And in that endeavor, I offer you an episode of Night Mind's inaugural series, Explained, Black Horizon. First, it is highly recommended that you undertake the series yourself, using the playlist function. It's particularly encouraged if you've never experienced the paranormal story vlog. It is an initiation that leaves quite the lasting memory, and it makes for very deep influences in art. I've provided the official playlist link in the video description below, and the pinned comment. My only warnings are as follows: severe instances of flashing lights, abrasive visual distortion, and abrasive audio distortion. I do recommend turning off the lights, and not turning up the volume. Some of you may also not appreciate moments of vomiting on camera. All common ideas in horror: blood, psychological distress, screaming, scares, paranoia, and traumatic experiences are naturally included in the journey. Black Horizon is available at any time. Come back here as soon as you're ready. And if you require assistance sleeping after your journey, you'll find great solace in tonight's sponsor, Manta Sleep. A summer without a horror tale is like a summer without heat. Unnatural. But even the most ardent indulgers of scares and screams need to rest, and Manta Sleep provides excellent assistance from the most comfortable light-blocking eye mask to multi-soundscape white noise machines. I've been using Manta Sleep masks for years, starting with the Classic, moving to the Pro, and enjoying the new Manta Sound, with thin and adjustable Bluetooth speakers that fit for sleep, meditation, and audio immersion. Heat is sometimes easy to deal with for sleep, but light can be much more difficult. Manta Sleep's 100% blackout eye cups are easily adjusted, easily washed, and surround the area around your eyes to comfortably ensure darkness. Options abound, from the luxurious Manta Silk to a weighted mask, and you can choose bundles to collect everything you need for a night's rest that gives you the energy to run all day. I do suggest pairing a Manta Pro with a white noise machine for all the side sleepers who could use more steady quiet. The link to better sleep and blissful summer nights is available in the video description and pinned comment, and you can get 10% off your order with my coupon code, NM. Again, get 10% off your order with my coupon code, NM. Thanks to Manta Sleep for sponsoring tonight's journey into the dark. Now, let's get going. Introduction. Spirit photography is the first upload to Black Horizon. Our protagonist, Raine, opens the video with an age-old question. What is the relationship between seeing and believing? A brief overview of the early age of photography includes examples of artistic representations of spirits on camera. It's Raine's belief that souls survive bodily death, and his fascination with the paranormal may be due in part to his town's long-standing history of missing persons, murders, and whispers of cultist activity. In pursuing a hobby of spirit photography to capture local incidents of the paranormal, Raine has made this channel, Black Horizon. August 26, 2023. Spirit Photography Number 1, Wild Ash Grove, is posted. Described as the typical scary forest, it's infamous for several missing person cases, with many of the bodies found in the woods, and a few detailed ghost rumors. Raine informs us in text that the following footage was taken after hiking a few hours into the forest. None of what we're about to see is a fabrication or dramatization.
cute. The hell? Oh, nice. Be careful about this. Bit freaky. Not much room in here. Maybe some sort of hunting stable or whatever. Hell is that?
Raine exits the tent structure, then deposits the binder of CDs in his backpack. A woman screaming cuts through the woods, but we find out very quickly it's his ringtone setting.
What's up, Dad? Yeah, I'm out for rest. Okay, well, hold on a minute. No, I really don't.
The sudden distortion will go unnoticed until Raine is home. A small slideshow of photos from his hike is shown. These too are corrupted. In the video description, Raine writes, "Sorry about the camera problems, guys. Unsure what's wrong with it. Brand spanking new. Gonna get some issues looked at, and I'm gonna take a look at those CDs I found." On X, Raine provides updates between videos. On August 28th, got started on the collection of CDs this morning. The couple that I watched had nothing on them, just 40 minutes of silence. Gonna keep on it though. I'll update y'all on what I find. Spirit photography number 2 follows. Henderson House. Raine gathers a group of friends to spend a night in the abandoned home of Derry Henderson, a man who murdered his own son in a crazed state, then himself. The group had gone to the location, fully prepared to camp, and their night was cut short, though none remember precisely why, all members reporting foggy memories. Unanimous conclusion was that the heat drove them home, yet study of the footage, heavily corrupted, points to another reason. Video and audio are distorted throughout the night vision section recording the trip to the abandoned home. In time, they set up their camping equipment and place electric lanterns. Ghost hunting equipment is shown off, with test runs of a voice recorder and EMF detector. Sage is burned, candles lit, and a Ouija board is taken out.
Behind? Behind who?
I would assume me, since the bathroom's behind me.
What should we do? What should
We should say goodbye.
Goodbye. Q O R U N.
She wasn't trying to.
Fucking 2 vapes.
Motherfucker, that thing's going off to 5.
Mine was 2.
We can leave the tent. I'm so dead ass. But I need those pillows.
Okay.
Oh my. Damn, sweat. On fucking everything, bro.
In that moment of corruption, someone witnessed something extraordinary, and then everyone was in the car, driving home. Just before the major disruption, 2 moments occurred worthy of note. The final Ouija board message was, "Run," and the EMF detector struck level 5, indicating major activity. In the immediate aftermath, Raine wrote, "We left. In the car now, typing this on my phone. Need to stop smoking. Only remember bits and pieces of the night. My head hurts. My brain is foggy. I need sleep." While studying the clips, he mentioned seeing someone in the footage. "Might have been just a glitch," Raine comments. "Some weird lighting of the camera, or maybe the lack of sleep is getting to me." 2 days later, new details. "Got back from the doctor this morning. Said my fever could be a result of the lack of sleep I've been getting. Doesn't make me feel better though. Can't sleep, even if I try. September 8th, 2023. Spirit Photography number 3. Audio Analysis. Raine puts together 4 audio clips discovered on one of the many CDs from the binder in Wild Ash Grove. Much of what we hear is difficult to gauge. Distortion is present in the tracks, suggesting electronic equipment overall fails in Wild Ash Grove. The audio does point to an idea of its recorder lost in the woods, or being pursued. Raine mentions in the video description he doesn't know what to make of this. On X, health problems persist. Can't shake this sick. I've been resting, drinking water, but nothing seems to flush this out. Also, it doesn't help that I can't sleep for longer than 3 hours. Went back to the doctor today. Once again, sat in the lobby for 5 hours, just for them to tell me they don't know what's wrong with me. Guess I'm just gonna stick with the diet of ibuprofen and Monster till something changes. Video and audio distortion on camera in a strange location in the woods. A group trip into an abandoned home with Ouija board contact and EMF level 5, followed by brain fog and amnesia. Rapid decline in health and insomnia. Raine's pursuit in spirit photography may have resulted in a much stronger outcome than visual recordings of phantoms. A video update follows on September 17th, 2023, starting in distortion. Raine informs viewers unaware of his health problems that he spent 2 weeks fighting back-to-back colds and fevers. Reflecting on the binder of CDs, it's all suspicious. The audio, the location, the very convenient factor of it all for a first outing. The details in the audio have been shared with police, but they don't feel they can do anything with it. Too much has happened in those woods to even begin correlating the audio. As for the distortion, it makes no sense. Raine's equipment is new. It's all being checked for technical issues, but no answers are given. Small updates continue from here. Work keeping him busy from recording. Headaches turning terrible. Raine has developed a cough that won't quit, and it's starting to hurt. Then, a break-in with a note left on the window.
My dad isn't supposed to be home yet. Doesn't get home from work till like 2 tomorrow. The hell is that? What the fucking shit? Dad? You home? Let's look here. Shit, come on. Fuck. There we go. Nope. Nope.
Lock. I'm not sure what else you want to do.
I don't know. Dust for fingerprints or some shit. You can't just blow this off. And what about the note? I didn't put it on my window.
You did.
The camera sits in the kitchen as Raine and his father speak with a police officer. Raine is irate at the break-in and lack of visible action, while his father tries to calm him down. Distortion spikes after the officer leaves, Raine arguing with his father before grabbing the camera and heading to his room. Here, we find the note left behind. The river had dried up, the path has been cleared, and the souls are ripe for the picking. We know Raine's concerns are real. That ominous figure in the living room is impossible to dismiss. The haunting's effects continue on X, as the Wi-Fi won't cooperate for 3 days. The headaches remain, sleep is described as an afterthought, and Raine's ears won't stop ringing. October 20th, 2023. Sleep is accompanied by nightmares, and Raine now experiences blackouts and dark thoughts. November 5th. The laptop is no longer working, and the camera's lens developed a crack. Nothing is going right anymore with technology aside from Raine's phone. November 26th. The laptop returns repaired. 1 day later, an upload. The discovery. Raine is watching his last video on YouTube, scrubbing through the timeline around the figure's appearance in the living room. Raine goes to the video of the trip to Henderson House, and distortion plays over this recording for a moment, making it clear that not even online outlets prevent anomalous activity. Within seconds, audio distortion joins the visual, and we watch as Raine makes adjustments to a screenshot of the intruder. The technology screams, as if under torture.
Hey man, so you remember the other, you know, when like about a few months ago when we went to the Henderson house, right? And we were supposed to spend the fucking night there, but things got fucking foggy and we all just sort of left. And none of us really understood why we left, because you know why would we? And we just sort of assumed it was the heat. Dude, I fucking remember why the fuck we left. There was a guy there, or something. There was someone fucking there, and it freaked us the fuck out, and we bolted. But none of us fucking remember it. I don't know what the fuck happened. Look, here's the thing, man. This thing was in my fucking house. This thing was in my fucking house, and it's stalking me, man. I don't know what the fuck to do, and I feel like I'm going fucking insane. But it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? That thing was there. I remember seeing it, and I remember you freaking the fuck out about it, and then I freaked the fuck out about it, and then everything just went fucking black, dude. You need... Please answer my fucking calls, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you need to answer me, and we gotta figure out what the fuck is going on. Because frankly, this is starting to freak me the fuck out. Like, answer my fucking calls, dude.
Those who have experienced this before understand what Raine is seeing. It's known by many names, in many places, but recognized universally as Slender Man. The headaches progress to migraines. Painful, intense, dizzying Raine at work. At Christmas, he swears he saw something at the family gathering, but isn't entirely sure. The new year brings complications, which require a video update. Night footage, January 10th, 2024.
I don't know how the fuck this keeps getting in my bed. Just wake up and my feet's covered in the shit. I've had to wash my sheets like 3 fucking times this week, which is why it's not on the bed. I don't know how this keeps happening, but I'm gonna get it on camera and see how the hell
this shit keeps getting on here. Because frankly, it's starting to get frustrating. I just go to bed and I wake up and it's just like this. Also, I'm gonna be sleeping on my brother's bed.
Raine uses the camera to understand what's been occurring at night to bring Leaves into the room. He prepares for bed, and after a fast-forward segment of sleep, the distortion comes. Raine sits down, and the mystery is solved. He's been teleported from his bedroom in a sleepwalking state, making the strange camp in Wild Ash Grove his nightly retreat.
Hello? Who's... Mom? How are you? How are you here? What the fuck? Oh shit! That's right.
In the moments of lucidity outside the tent, Raine asks in a frightened state, "How are you here?" to someone only he sees. Just before, if you listen carefully, you hear him say, "Mom?" On X, he writes, "This thing that's following me can bring the dead back now?" answering any question to the whereabouts of his mother. Raine is at a loss for what to do. He's blocking the door with his dresser, downing energy drinks to stay awake. Sleep comes with dreams of being in the tent in the woods, and they may not be dreams. January 30th, 2024. Raine feels like something is in his chest and doing its best to burrow its way out. Coughing doesn't help. He's also had a nosebleed. February 11th, 2024. Video of a visit to Wild Ash Grove. Raine is driven by his friend Riley, and during the introduction, we spot some distortion. A different anomaly is worth noting though. It's noticeably rainy and misty in town, but once in the woods, the sky is clear and the day is dry. There's a strange color shift in this footage too, giving the entire area a sense of the paranormal.
There you are. Found you.
This thing has not come apart yet. I have no fucking clue. I don't see anything hiding. Fuck! Holy shit. What the- Holy shit! No. I'm doing this at home. Come on.
A mysterious box, wrapped in a garbage bag and tape, discovered in the woods. An unboxing video is in order, and it was uploaded 2 days later.
Like that? Oh shit. Alright, that's fun. Hush, marked one, do not stray far from the path, or the faceless God will steal thee away from the dark. Oh, that's fun. That looks familiar, doesn't it? What's this? Something wrapped, I don't know. It's kind of heavy.
Raine's reaction to that lighter was very strong, to the point of seeming personally offended. The eye drawn in the floor of the box is clear to see, but pausing once in a while is needed to discern the words written on the underside of the lid. The lyrics to "Hush, Little Baby," the nursery rhyme sung from a mother to her infant. Is this a direct taunt from an antagonist? Unable to open the lockbox, Raine turns his attention to the tape and calls out to his father about their old VCR. The lockbox is given its own video, short, with light color distortion, and a lot of struggle. Raine gets progressively more ill, hacking and coughing as he tries to open the lockbox, and soon vomits. The box goes on a shelf in the closet. This object is paranormal all on its own. February 26, 2024. An upload of the tape, recorded playing on an old TV. An old news broadcast serves as introduction, describing a pair of missing brothers, last seen on a picnic with their parents at the North Side Dam. The entirety of the Silver Comet Trail and Wild Ash Grove Forest have both been searched, to no success. Viewers are reminded that Wild Ash Grove was the site of the Henderson House murder, which left no remains aside from scattered clothing and a broken camera. The news segment cuts away to lesson number 1, tragedy and anger feeds. The video cuts to someone waking up in the woods at night. They pick up the camera and get walking. Teleporting into a new location. We've seen this before. The sounds from the woods during that segment, however, is a bit like detecting spirits on film. That section isn't without reason. Pay close attention, and you'll see a familiar round white shape in the dark, between the trees. This is the most classic rendition of Slenderman footage you're likely to see. Analog video, at night, deep forest, following a lost cameraman. The footage cuts again to the woods and keeps changing to the driver's seat of a car, then back to the forest as the cameraman runs, while the classic recording of Over the Rainbow plays, burned into the audio track. Eventually, the haunted individual is caught, and the camera rests on the forest floor as they scream. It goes silent, save for the music, and the tape ends. The garbage bag hung from a tree, a little used and little known element of Slenderman myths, claiming victims' body parts are left inside. It certainly seems that at the end, this individual met their demise, and someone following Raine wants him to understand the gravity of the situation. Interesting in this tale is his inability to recognize the monster for what he's usually called. This is a universe in which the idea of Slenderman doesn't seem to be a matter of public consciousness. March 2nd, 2024. Raine informs us of scratching noises in the closet at night. He says he's always on the brink of a heart attack now. 8 days later, he reports snapping at a coworker for sneaking up on him. On March 14th, a clear break from Raine's writing, madness and death on repeat, and then, the only way I can see things ending. A week later, the water is shallow. Raine returns on March 26th, claiming he doesn't know where those posts came from. It's not him. March 31st brings us the upload, Into the Abyss.
Dad? Dad, you home? Nope, fuck that. Nope. Fuck!
Hey, stop. Stop. Stop! Fuck. Shit! Fucking. Ah! Fucking. What the fuck? What the hell did I? What the fuck? How did I? No, 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 no. What the fuck? How did I get here? What the fuck? What the fuck? How is this? Fuck! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Raine's own bedroom door was blocked with a dresser, so he was taken to the Henderson house and made to block a door with his body. He wanders outside in the light of the full moon and sees a black plastic bag dangling from a tree.
Fuck! My night vision. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. What the? What? What the hell? What the fuck? Where the hell am I? What the fuck? Hello? Fuck.
Please be over. For the love of God, please be over. Okay. I think it's over. Oh, that hurts. Fuck my wrist.
The river had dried up, the path has been cleared, and the souls are ripe for the picking, just as it said on the note left on Raine's window in the break-in. He takes in his surroundings for a moment, then startles at the phone ringing.
Hello? Fucking ghost.
A woman's voice saying, "Raindrop," another paranormal instance of his dead mother. Raine won't be taken in this time. He heads left along the track, far enough to meet a bridge and realize he's at the dam. Further down the path, Raine meets the trail below and sits on a bench by the stream. He calls his father to pick him up, who can't believe he's hearing from him. Raine has been missing for a month. In the video description, he writes, "As of posting this, I don't remember anything. I remember the knocking, then me waking up at the bridge with a large bloody gash on my head, apparently a whole month later. My dad took me to the doctor to have me checked out. Besides a minor concussion and a sprained wrist, I'm fine." The next few months pass in silence, except on X. Things went quiet just after appearing at the dam. Raine's been scared to leave his room, but life is beckoning. Symptoms aren't mentioned save for difficulty sleeping, including one atrocious nightmare of a forest fire. Raine hates fire, which may explain his reaction to the lighter in the box from the woods. May 4th, 2024, he stocks up on SD cards and melatonin, feeling the monster's gaze on him the entire time. Nowhere feels safe. A new camera was also ordered. By the end of the month, things have vaguely become worse. Raine has no update in video form until late June. The footage that plays next follows Raine on a trip to a graveyard, paying respects to who we might imagine is his mother. A voicemail from his father is heard, delivering the worst news. Raine's radical activity shift has scared him enough to want distance for fear of his life. Raine put a bullet in a door, disappeared for a month, and he's been screaming in the middle of the night after returning, with no explanation for his whereabouts. "I can't do this," his father says. "Not again." Did Raine's own mother experience something similar to what he's going through? We'll have to keep an ear out for her history. Nothing has been as bad as this for Raine. And at the end, a discovery. The person leaving notes and items slipped a message into his coat pocket saying, "Close the door." This time, it's marked Damien, giving a full name to the signature D in an earlier instance. Raine returns on July 4th, 2024. Apparently, his 21st birthday. Already a touch inebriated, he informs his viewers that they're invited to celebrate with him, as he's not going to put up with scary things today. His location is noticeably new, though it's uncertain where he is. Raine decides watching a movie is a good way to spend the day, and takes the camera to a container of old VHS tapes.
Ooh, E.T. We got E.T. Yo, fuck with some E.T. Flubber. I remember Flubber being really good. And oh, look at this! Someone remembered. Wouldn't happen to be the same Damien who, has been leaving me shit in my pockets. Well, he gives me cute. Let's see what he wrote for us. Whoa.
The card, on a normal birthday, might contain money. This one contains a burned drawing of a family, bringing back the theme of fire. Damien's version of the card reads, "I love how you hate me and strangle me tight. I hate when you make my world burn to ash. I hate that you burn me whatever I do. I hate that I have a mother who set the world on fire." Raine's mother has died. His father can't go through a family member suffering some kind of major mental strife again. Raine despises fire and lighters, and this card and drawing appear in direct relation to his mother. All clues point to Mrs. Aubrey involved in a case of arson, in a state of mental decline similar to Raine's. As the ex-intruder, most likely Damien wrote, "Madness and death, over and over." An incident of arson or a house fire would be a tragic memory in any person's life, but the loss of a parent in this situation would leave a deeper impact. Damien's constant reminders to Raine of this past event instill a sense it's all connected to the haunting, and Slenderman mythology includes stories of tragic fires. Raine admits Damien doesn't feel very friendly, then goes about searching the rest of the bag. He finds a burnt Polaroid, which makes him cough and gag. A paper-rolled item is found in the bag, not a lighter this time, but a tape. And after, a CD, the same brand as those in the binder from the woods. Raine takes a moment to study the sigil drawn in the card, then turns as a radio in the room comes alive, playing static and a woman crying, followed by the original recording of Over the Rainbow. July 17th, 2024. So tired. Too tired. Seeing black spots everywhere. Coffee and energy drinks have never had an effect on me, so I'm not sure what to do since sleeping's off the table. July 21st brings a recording of the new tape. The video description illustrates what's clear to Raine. He's not the only one to ever be haunted, of course, and Damien is being ludicrously vague. A transcript is provided, helpful for sections of low audio. A segment of a John F. Kennedy speech during the Cold War plays, describing how they must not consider their opponents in distorted views, with conflict inevitable and accommodation impossible. A message about communication is half-spoken, then interrupted by who we might assume is Damien, sharing, "The depth is scary, but I can't look away. I dive and drown in this red ocean every day." Understanding the fuller picture takes consideration of the transcript against the larger idea of Raine's experience. The haunting he's living through is under the influence of a reality-bending monster. And here we have a subject, DH-26, interrogated in experiments with LSD, a potent psychoactive compound. Psychedelics are often cited as unlocking the realms of perception, allowing cognitive awareness of layers of reality beyond the purely physical. What Raine was attempting with spirit photography, experimenters over time have attempted with chemicals. 32 years after release from the experiments, the subject speaks, describing the voices he heard and how he had to make a new life for himself. It was quiet for a long time, but the voices returned, telling him to go to the forest and meet them. His son, Toby, disappeared, and it was during the search that the voices urged him on. In the midst of his experiences, whether in 1964 or during Toby's disappearance, he encountered a book mentioning a dagger that could put a stop to the spirits, and learned he had to close the gates in town. A drawing of the dagger is shown, and so are the gates, on a crudely drawn map. In Raine's background of the area, we know of the Henderson house, where a man and his son met a tragic end in the 90s, leaving behind only clothing and a camera. Is it possible this is the real story behind this event? Was DH-26 Derry Henderson age 26? And did he perish during a search for his missing son, Toby? D could stand for Damien, as it's shown itself doing in the notes left behind. But Damien could be a much more modern tragic figure in the series of vanishings under the influence of this monster. A history of encounters with this paranormal threat, and a means to deal with it, have been discovered. On X, Raine's objective is clear. Find the dagger, close the gates. But first, find the gates. He doesn't know where to start looking, but waking up at the dam after teleporting is noticeable enough to consider the location. August 19th, 2024. A very significant update. Locked in a box. Raine sits with a notebook, sketching and writing, a more thoughtful state than we've seen before. In the next shot, he sits falling asleep with his laptop on, and something changes in the video playing to startle him. The next clip is one of impatience, anger, and a breaking point.
Ah! Fucking damn it! You fucking... Open! You stupid fucking... No. No, not again! Fuck! What was that? Oh shit! What the fuck?
The world changes in slow motion, distorting in ways it hasn't shown before, and Raine appears in the old Henderson house.
Hello?
Raine,
Who's this?
Henderson.
Henderson. Like, Derry Henderson? The one who fucking died back in the 90s?
Not dead. Changed.
What are you talking about? How am I talking to you right now? Where am I?
You've entered my mindscape somehow. That's how we're talking.
I'm in your head?
The part that has been blocked out anyway.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Listen, Raine, we don't have much time before I find out you're stupid. And Hager. It's Hager.
In your head?
That's the trail, you moron. The dagger's on the trail. Find it and do what I couldn't. Close the gates.
Whoa. What gates?
3 gates around town. They open to its little vacation home. They're invisible to the naked eye, so you're gonna have to do some digging.
And the dagger can help me close them?
No. There's your symbol. The talisman. You can roll it off to buy Gavin's fix. You put one of those on the gates and it cancels them out. A negative plus a negative, meaning a positive, sort of like. Symbol looks like an eye with a tower in it.
I think I've seen it before, yeah.
fuck?
A long tunnel. Interesting. Raine explores, quickly finding he's not alone here.
Did you guys know that a schizophrenic person don't know what they're seeing isn't real unless they take a video of it? Because then they can play back the video and what they see isn't there. That's why I know this is real. Because about like 96% of what I've been through, what I've seen, what I've heard, it shows up, but then there's the other times. The stuff I see in here that doesn't show up on camera. I posted like one instance of it but I've gotten a few more after that. I don't post those times. And I don't talk about those times. Because I'm not crazy. I'm not. But I gotta tell you, I don't know if that comforts me.
The beginning of this journey included a topic Raine introduced in the question of spirit photography: seeing versus believing. In this video, we return to that matter in a different perspective: hallucinations versus reality. In paranormal story vlogs, it's asked at times why the main character continues recording. Is it a matter of comfort? Is it a sense of protection? Is it diligence? In Black Horizon, it is, above all, a grip on reality in the midst of what come across as hallucinations. The camera is the source of truth, as terrifying and unbelievable as the situation appears. Those subjected to LSD experiments or taking journeys on psychedelics cannot literally record their experiences to share with another, to let a person know what they know, to prove what they've seen as truth. Raine is alone. He is painfully, terribly sane in an alternate reality that asserts itself. In recognition of clues around his mother's history, it's difficult not to wonder if this feeling started much sooner in life. Reviewing the information given by Henderson, it's more grounded direction Raine has now than ever. The dagger is along the nearby trail. The symbol from the birthday card is a talisman that can seal the gates. In Slenderman mythology, a symbol is a warning, an emblem, or a tool, and Raine is lucky enough to receive the most useful form. On X, Raine recounts his experience a bit more, slowly recovering from Derry Henderson's mindscape. An anniversary post relays how he feels after a year of spirit videography as a lifestyle. September 5th delivers a touch of levity, going to the store for a seasonal cereal. Occasionally a good idea to celebrate the holidays in a Sunderman story, as it can bring a moment of progress, as well as normality. September 8th, 2024, Raine writes, I would like to thank Alice as a friend for the kind words she's been sending. After a bit of chatting, I started to get out of my own head a bit. Mostly just glad to know that someone believes me, because truth is I'm having a hard time believing myself. Thanks, Alice. Raine Aubrey started Black Horizon on August 21st, 2023. Alice Baker started a new vlog series one day later, August 22nd, 2023. And both individuals are haunted by this monster. In the midst of darkness, Raine discovers he isn't alone. The hits keep coming, positively this time around. September 14th, his cousin Paul and his wife call, asking Raine to come talk.
Just get out the car. Go talk to him. He already knows you're here. Just go. I'm going. Fucking go. Damn it. Call me out here, man. What's up?
What's with the camera, dude?
Fuck. Yeah, you're right. Hey, can you hold on this for me, please? Sorry. That's sort of just a side project I've got going on. You know, you call me up here? I don't want to talk about it.
Just wanted to see what was going on. You know, you disappeared for a little bit. Kind of just worried about you.
I'm if you're referring to the month I disappeared, I got involved in some shit. It's gonna be fine.
Like trouble with the law, drugs.
Come on, dude. You know I smoke weed, but
I mean, you look like shit. I didn't know if it went farther than weed.
No, but I was prescribed pills, and they have side effects that cause me to not be able to sleep. Plus, it's just, I don't know, I think it's flu or some shit. But, you know, it's normal. Paul, dude, I can't explain it. I can't tell you, man. Fuck.
I mean, come on, there's an explanation for everything. Like, there's an explanation for the
Not for
fuck
this.
the camera's still rolling, but...
Not for this. I mean, the camera's a part of it, yeah.
Alright, there has to be some sort of explanation. I'm sure there's an
I
explanation
can't
before
tell
I
you.
get you out.
I can't tell you. Because the shit with my mom and the shit with me. Everyone else already thinks I'm fucking nuts. You, the entire time we've known each other, you're the only person that has never treated me like I was one fucking bad day away from doing some shit. But this, I can't explain this.
There's the background coming in again. Raine's mother died in a manner widely known to the family, and it makes him self-conscious about their perception that he might be one bad day away from a terrible downturn.
Crazy. I just want to know what's going on. What's causing you to distance yourself? What's causing you to ignore people? What's causing you to push people away?
You remember that spirit photography channel you told me to make back in, I think it was September or August?
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with it at all?
Not really.
I gotta show you something.
What the fuck? It's just editing. It's not real.
What?
You just edited that. That's not real. I
Dude.
mean, I took some editing classes in high school.
Dude, what the fuck? No! Dude, you cannot be serious.
It just looks like there's no way that's it.
What the fuck? Dude.
Someone just appearing, making the camera go all weird. Do you have any other?
Hang on. Give me that shit. Alright. You think I can edit all this in, Broken camera, bleeding from the fucking mouth. I don't just fucking do that shit.
Alright.
Mom fucking died a long time ago. Right?
Yeah.
Another confirmation. That was his mother's voice on the line, and his cousin isn't able to shake off the recognition. A post is made in the aftermath of the intervention. Maybe Paul's right. My life has been slowly and steadily falling into shambles because of all this. Maybe I just need to get my life back on track and everything else will fall into place. They said they'd keep all this tall man stuff a secret. I'm glad. As September crosses into autumn equinox, Raine leans into getting life back under his direction, taking a day to hang out with Riley. On October 1st, he hears another child has gone missing near the park around Wild Ash. Raine mentions he's been trying to find the trail the dagger is on, but there are multiple trails around. It doesn't seem lost on him that if he can close the gates, the missing person rate will end. October 7th, Raine uploads Intermission. It contains his day out with Riley. Friendly, restorative, good. We're not receiving this video for anything paranormal that occurred that day.
So, I was just uploading the footage that I had taken when me and Riley were hanging out for the day. You know, just something simple, something to try and ground myself with. You know, I decided to take Paul's advice a little bit, but I noticed when I was transferring the video files that there were some files on this camera that some clips that were taken that I don't remember. I don't remember recording these, and from what the timestamp says, it was the night, you know, following after the hangout with Riley. I haven't been able to look to the footage. I've been kind of busy, but these are the clips.
A new character has entered the game. It doesn't appear to be Damien or Derry. This one is much more physical, with their own style of distortion. Slenderman myths deal quite commonly with this idea. Proxies, who are doing the bidding of the monster, or mentally infected people acting against newly haunted individuals to break the chain. October 14th, Raine writes, "Been too scared to go to sleep as of the last video. Hell, I've been too scared to sleep, period. When was the last time I slept a full 8 hours? When was the last time I was able to see myself in the mirror? My reflection laughs at me. I don't think it's funny." October 30th, 2024. How does a camera pick up something that isn't really there? 1. It's not a hallucination. 2. It's a trick. A manifestation only meant for me to see. Something real and fake existing simultaneously. In which case, it is real, isn't it? If not for others, directly real for Raine. A new video arrives on November 7th, 2024.
I can't tell if what I'm seeing isn't real. She won't go away. Alright, so from what I remember Henderson telling me is that this acts as some sort of protection. I don't see how. It's a fucking drawing, but you know what? I'm getting desperate and I want a full night's sleep without something in the dark staring at me. So, we're gonna try it. Now, I don't know what the limitations are for this, you know, for all I know. You know, I gotta chant some sort of fucking spell or some shit, or draw it on the door itself, but you know what? That's not my door. This is not my house. So I'm not gonna draw it. Hear that whispering? It's around. I don't think it's in the house, but it's around somewhere. There's no way this is gonna fucking work. See? Nothing. Still hear the fucking...
At long last, a tool proven to be effective. This symbol is complex, but it does work. And, as with the previous moment of breakthroughs, good gains momentum.
Whoa, what the fuck? Hold on a minute. Well, that looks familiar, don't it?
Hello?
Oh, Carmen?
Yes. I don't know what number this is. Who is this?
This is, Raine Aubrey. You stayed with me and my roommate a couple months back. Georgia?
Oh. Okay, hi. I guess you got my number through Craigslist or something? I don't know. I don't remember giving it out, but did you need something? What's going on?
I just saw your hallways video and my suggestion was, and there's a section in it at a drill. I think you might have been on it. I was wondering if you
you the name of it?
Oh, shit, I didn't realize my video stuff was getting... Anyway, a trail you said, in Georgia?
Yeah.
Trails in Georgia. I know that, like, one of the bigger ones in Georgia is...
The Silver Comet Trail.
The Silver Comet Trail is also mentioned in the first tape Damien left. The clue was left quite early for Raine to discover. A note about this scene. You'll remember this banner from the early videos in Raine's room. He's taken this decoration with him to the new location, and it's shown prominently in reaching out to Carmen, the protagonist of another Sunder vlog series, Red Red Hat. I highly recommend it to all interested in more paranormal adventures, especially those curious about projects involving interconnected narratives. The link is in the video description for enjoyment after completion of Black Horizon. The fabric poster you see during the call with Carmen is a depiction of a major arcana key in the tarot, the Lovers. Most often associated with romance on a surface read, the deeper knowledge in the Lover's card is not inherently about that kind of intimacy. It is about a union formed with another person that leaves both individuals transformed. You see, the Lovers are depicted as skeletons, the symbol of death found in the major arcana key in the tarot of the same name. In death, what used to live is harvested for wisdom, and new life grows in the soil, nourished by composting the old. The combination of death and the Lovers suggests a union that introduces fundamental change through death, affecting both individuals. But new life is assured in a loving form, in the rose. I'd like you to remember this as we move on.
My dad called me. Said he wanted to talk things through. Said to meet up at this old park that he used to take me to as a kid. I'm hoping that, he'll let me move back in. I gotta tell you, I'm happy. I am really happy. 'Cause I haven't seen the hallucinations as much. I haven't been hearing things, paranoid, looking over my shoulder. Just outright fucking terrified. And all of that is just simply because I ignored it, And maybe that's all I need to do. Is just ignore it. I can start to get my life back on track. I can stop making these videos. Alright, we're here. Park is over there. The window's fucking busted. I don't see his car yet, so I must have gotten here early. Well, in for a penny and for a pound. What the fuck is it?
Holy shit! Dad? Dad! Fuck. Dad? Dad? You okay? Fucking... Dad?
In the aftermath, Raine shares his thoughts. Thinking back to that light I ran to in that dark space, when I was leaving Henderson's mindscape, it was completely dark, but it was wet and warm like the inside of a mouth. Whatever it was old, dark, alive, and it knew I was there. Ears have been ringing for the past week. The havoc killed him. I haven't seen it for a bit. Had its fill. It'll be back for me though. Everything grows hungry eventually. Raine's Slender Man has a name, the Havoc. It's apt for the amount of damage and unpredictable activity it's introduced into his life. Newly orphaned, there's nothing to be thankful for on Thanksgiving that year. He's beginning to run out of patience for living. November 24th, 2024. Raine writes in a parking lot. He doesn't know how to explain it, but the talisman, his mistaken term for talisman, burned to ash right off the door, and the havoc got in. The symbol works, but it's not long-lasting. Raine is going to a nearby hotel to solve this problem. December 2nd. Dad's funeral was today. Got weird feeling from everyone who went to the wake. Kept giving me all these odd looks. Except Paul, of course. He understands. He tried talking to me after they lowered the casket. I didn't want to talk. Several months pass as Raine posts. No video updates. Days before New Year's, he wakes up from a blackout with a severe headache, indicating his protection isn't always working. He also understands just how many missing person cases must have been due to the monster, and after some trial and error, finds the talisman can last a week and 3 days before igniting itself. January 29th, 2025. Woke up from another nightmare. The bright lights of the hospital were still burned into my eyes as I sat in the dark. I couldn't hear the doctor talking. The screaming drowned him out. This is real. The laptop on my lap and the band-aids on my fingernails are real. All this time, he stays in the hotel, months and months, straight into spring and approaching summer. May 8th, Raine writes, I wish I had something to update you guys with. A recording of some kind? I don't know. I can feel it staring at me, from the walls, inside the walls. I don't trust anything. I can't trust anything. Then on June 23rd, 2025, an update. We see an online obituary for Raine's father. Not large in scale, but monumental in its impact. It's followed by a shot of Raine on the floor of his hotel room.
Sign on the door says do not disturb. That means fuck off.
What are you doing?
Raine? It's me, Alice.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
You sent me a card. Thought you needed help.
Alice Baker, formerly mentioned on X, another haunted individual recording her experiences on YouTube in the channel, Alice is a Friend. It's easy to assume Damien must have sent the invitation, seeing Raine sitting in one place for so long.
So what have you been doing? What's up?
Same old, mostly. I didn't write this.
I guess I could have guessed that, but shit. Have you been looking for the dagger? I figured that's what that was about.
I've been making a game plan. Mostly.
A game plan?
Yeah.
What's the game plan? It's 60 miles of trail.
61, technically.
61 miles of trail. How do you expect to do that on your own? It's been months. I've called you, I've messaged you on every website I can find. I've tried to hunt down friends and family of yours. I can't find any of them. I thought you would be a little happier to see me, frankly.
No, yeah, sure. It's just, you know, I've been just trying to, I don't know, exist in a way that I can, which, by the way, you come down here, really fucking stupid. I mean, we've never met officially, so, you know, just think better about that. I don't know, you know, I'm putting together a game plan, you know,
You need help. I can tell that much. I drove 12 and a half hours. My knee hurts so bad. The least you can do is let me help you. We need to help each other.
Why are you here? It's not like, I mean, like, why do you care?
About you?
No, why do you want to get yourself involved in this? What do you get out of it?
The way I see it, I'm already involved. No, this isn't just your monster. We have to help each other. Evidently, no one else is going to help us. Do you have a game plan?
I'm sorry, Miss invites me out to the woods. You're telling me you didn't have one?
Well, it is your business.
Okay.
I'm just here to help.
Okay.
I'm just a pusher. I'm just a doer.
All right.
I'm not the ideas guy. What can I say?
Okay.
What do you know about the dagger?
Well, no.
Just refresh.
Not much. I mean, from the tape, apparently it can kill those things. They're called spirits, apparently. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they're called.
Mm-hmm. They seem like actually, I recently met this expert on some of this stuff, and I think they might be like a subspecies of corruptolum. Do you know what that is? It's like when he takes a person, stuff that gets left behind. It's Latin for distortion. It's a distortion of their memories.
Corruptolum's a stupid name.
I didn't make it. I actually don't know who did.
Interesting perspective on the paranormal aspects. It's also quite different to see Raine interacting with an ally, let alone making a friend in this situation. Riley has been around, but Alice is the only person to enter the picture with full awareness and first-hand experience. Raine and Alice arrive at the trail and head out with flashlights and cameras. They may not know where exactly to begin, but any steps forward make progress.
Hey, I mean, if you want to take your chances in the woods.
I think I'm good. Now you do have to wonder if I were a spirit-killing dagger, where the fuck would I be?
That's legitimately a good question. I was told here.
Frankly, I wouldn't be in Georgia. I'd be in like a temple. I don't know.
Well, I don't know, you know. That thing weirdly likes the woods, so maybe in its own way this kind of is its temple.
Fair point. You hear something? What? Raine? Raine!
We cut back to Alice, unsure of where to go. Raine's vanished, which she most likely isn't surprised by. It doesn't leave Alice without her own issues.
How the river flows.
Who the fuck are you?
An old friend. Or a new friend. Depends on perspective, I suppose. You got my card. Good. Rain was taking too long. I was starting to get impatient.
How'd you know I'd show?
You always do. Here. Take it. You know where the door is.
That's it?
What'd you expect? A fight? No. My fight's not with you. Or with Rain.
Fuck! Oh, fuck. Rain?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You good?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, check this out. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah!
Holy shit! Ugh. Look at this. This thing just looks fucking evil. Oh. Finally. Past the peace. Maybe you should put that away. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I did it for us. I think might be a real help to a lot of people.
Yeah, after this is all over, I don't plan on keeping it.
Probably a good call. What are you doing?
Music.
In a mood he hasn't felt in a long time, Raine reaches out, turns on the radio, and sings along with Bohemian Rhapsody. Alice joins in, even more cheerful than she was on the way up. In the midst of darkness, it's great to have a friend. Alice's entry is a tonal shift that's unexpected, but very pivotal and uplifting, something Raine isn't used to. Maybe Damien knew if assistance were to come from him once again, it wouldn't be as effective in restoring the lack of human spirit Raine was going through as sending along another person who lived with a camera. Alice is a Friend, as mentioned, is another Slender Vlog story, and you can find a playlist link in the video description. This playlist includes narrative connection videos, as Alice befriends survivors in their own journeys. I do recommend giving Alice is a Friend and Red Hat their own opportunities to bring you unique perspectives. Raine returns on July 7th, 2025 in an upload titled SD Card Footage.
Before going to bed, I was testing some functions on my camera. I was having some problems with it throughout the day. However, before laying down, I felt something in my pocket. A flash drive. And I have a pretty good idea on how it got there, too.
The footage that follows is mostly abstract. A location around the dam is shown immediately after the text, "Follow my directions," showing the person recording phasing through a wall. A warning for unauthorized distribution of the footage is shown, and we listen to a patient report by Dr. Arthur Tatum. Whoever he's supervising describes a vision drawn, a tall man surrounded by eyes. The face from an earlier video reappears, describing what they did to him was like putting a mouse in a maze, unaware of the horrors that await when its use is finished. A series of shots follow, running through a cornfield, a full moon with text telling Raine he's broken, a figure far away, and a depiction of who we might assume is Raine in the spinning head hallucination. The sky footage returns, seeming to be a moment in time from Derry's years in the experiments.
Like, Gary Anderson? The one who fucking died back in the 90s?
The final screen, quickly shown in red and black, is an instruction on what to do with the dagger, and might be telling Raine to use it on Derry. It doesn't immediately make sense. A conflict between Derry and Damien would be unforeseen, but we must remember this video was left by the intruder. One of the mystery hallmarks of Slenderman projects is the ambiguous nature of characters and matching them to identities. The video update finishes with an event recorded in the hotel.
Raine, it's me.
Dad?
Can you,
Dad, is that you?
can you open the door, please? So we can talk about this.
Hey.
Son, I'm fine. I'm really worried.
You're not real.
I haven't heard from you.
You're not real. No.
Can you please let me in?
This isn't fair. This is fucking bullshit!
Come on, we can get out of here. We can go somewhere. Somewhere.
Fuck you! I'm not opening this door. Oh shit!
July 17th, 2025, Raine writes, "Sorry for the late update. I'm okay, save a few cuts on my body. Never mind what the movies say, jumping through a second-story window hurts like hell. I simply go back and get my things in the dagger safe. Been sleeping in my car the past few nights." The next video, Hello Mind, is a short update, and a moment in distortion at the start informs us this was originally recorded on June 15th, 2024. Just after his father told him he needed to leave. Before seeing this, Raine says, he has died, or done an incredibly stupid thing. He doesn't blame his father. Raine understands he can't go through another family member's down spiral. And still, Everything hurts. Raine can't sleep, can't live, and doesn't want to die. What he does want is for this to be over. If he doesn't upload again, he wants us to know he's grateful for joining him. And if he dies, he'll die sane. The final moment includes the sound of a woman crying in the room, immediately getting him to move. In the context of all the appearances of a woman in distress, and Raine's history, it's echoes of his mother haunting him. And knowing where he's lived, it may be she was a victim of the havoc. A video of this nature being visible means something must have gone wrong, and yet, activity continued. On October 4th, an ex-post, "Forward is forward," again and again. And on December 20th, 2025, "Sleeping on the job, are we? That's why you get friends in high places." 2 days later, the last video update from Black Horizon, "Two sides, same coin," mirrored. Description reads, "Don't worry, I've got us covered, Raine. Damien." Raine walks on a trail in daylight, leading to an area near the dam, the very spot shown in the footage left for him.
It's a fucking wall.
Fucking weird.
There it is, the first gate, and Raine discovers he suddenly has a new tool.
What? What? Hey, hang on a minute. Hello? Shit. Fucking asshole.
Just wanted to see very much.
Where's the end? Where's the end?
To those unable to discern it, the sound in that sequence was a woman crying in the midst of a fire. If Raine heard his mother dying, we're unaware of it, but this reality is not kind about his points of grief. It's uncertain who's been stabbed, but Raine's finished using the dagger. He gets up and goes for the camera.
Holy shit. That fucking worked. Paul, hey, hey, man, can you come get me?
Where are you?
I'm at the dam in town.
Yeah, man, I'm on the way.
Okay, thanks, man.
Don't give a shit.
Would you just fucking listen? That tall fuck is still after me.
The radio goes on the fritz, and Raine immediately says to keep driving. He's still got the dagger. The familiar cue of Over the Rainbow kicks in, and the video glitches out.
Dude, your nose is right. I've been sitting out in the fucking cold at the top of my hill for like
2 fucking hours.
You could have caught me earlier, dude. You could have ran over the children. I had to give out candy. Me, the emo, giving out candy to children. You know how fucking embarrassing that shit was?
This last clip is difficult to place, just like the mystery of who Raine stabbed. There is a form of reveal here, in this segment, as a figure in a mask appears and urges Raine away from the havoc. What's said is nearly lost in the audio distortion, but a couple replays makes it clear. You've only got about a 5-minute window, so you better run, and run fast. It's fair to assume this is Damien, and Raine did run fast enough to make it out, giving him a moment to seal off the first gate. And since then, nothing. No more posts, no more updates. Whatever's happened, Damien is the last line of communication. There are 2 more gates in town to close, Damien's story to unravel, and the lockbox. This is a mysterious moment, with no clue to Raine's whereabouts, but it must not be the end. In the absence of more story at this moment, an opportunity exists to reflect on the journey. If you have just experienced your first Paranormal Slenderman vlog adventure, you've undergone an initiation in the territory of internet horror storytelling. Starting with Marble Hornets, the subgenre of Slenderman projects has been alive and well since June of 2009. Black Horizon is not only a new entry in this narrative tradition, it is an excellent tribute to its predecessors that includes the emotions and story traits introduced by its earliest creators. Black Horizon is everything. To view this series is to come back to the roots of an old tree in a new scenario. A regular, college-age person engaging in a personal video project, the accidental capture of paranormal activity involving the monster, deep woods travel and the mysteries of madness-driven horror that occur there, the discovery of recordings related to that monster, video and audio distortion, and as many classic flavors as you want. an associated social media account keeping us updated throughout the story, a symbol, a weapon, mysterious gifts, the infamous symptoms of sunder sickness, available in nearly every haunting you could ever find. Little-known mythology touches, like the garbage bags and tragic fires, paranormal helpers who know so much and give so very little, trying to get back to normal life, only to see the horrors attack, massive amounts of time lost and no ability to convey why to others, a tragic demise of someone close to the protagonist, teleporting and sleepwalking, insomnia when not sleepwalking, excessive nightmares, classic music as a sign of presence, allies meeting up in moments of severe challenge who are involved in their own dealings with this monster, night drives into danger and laughing in triumph on the way back, abandoned buildings as integral settings, alternate realities caught on camera, living in a hotel room, possible proxies or antagonistic infected individuals, and an overall sense of a single normal person in their normal life, dealing with the horribly paranormal and inviting you into their homes, cars, and a space alongside them on deep forest trails and journeys to unusual places. Black Horizon brings you to the roots of a Slenderman story. To undergo this journey is to experience the history that influenced it, done in true dedication and excellent execution. Even new touches of internet horror history, like analog horror formatting, are lovingly injected into narrative flow, weaving in the foundational inspirations and the generation that followed in the history of internet horror. The practical work alone in this project is worth mentioning, from the building of the tent to the shots needed for teleportation sequences. There is no laziness in this project, no avoidance of the hands-on work, even including continuous experiments in visuals of Slenderman to discover the best impact. The history in this series, from the background of the haunting in town to Raine's personal background of a haunted mind, is well played. The early hints are given for his mother's tragic story, and the audience are provided clues to Terry Henderson's period in psychedelic experiments, leading us to quietly conclude the doors of perception ushered the havoc into this reality. The Henderson house story, and its initial surface understanding in town, is unraveled in beats over time, giving us the details and rewarding paranormal style. Raine's unraveling in mental stability and life circumstances is equally paced, and a depiction that consistently increases the understanding that this haunting is purposeful. It is not meant to put Raine in a garbage bag in the woods, and it's clear a different fate is in store for him if Derry and Damien are anything to go by. Black Horizon is its own story. It is a deeply dedicated tribute to the Slenderman vlog. It is everything in its inspirations, and it is a door to a home that many never truly left. With 2 more gates to close, mystery is unresolved. It can't be over, and it's reason to subscribe to Black Horizon now. Mysteries and survival horrors in the subgenre outside Black Horizon exist for you too at this very moment. Those complete and those still in action. You'll find Red Hat and Alice is a Friend linked in the video description. I recommend enjoying your time there and seeing where else it might bring you. Thanks to all of you for watching. Thanks to Raine and all those who helped make Black Horizon. Thanks to Manta Sleep for sponsoring this video. And thanks to all the supporters of Nightmind and the Nightmind Index for unfiction projects. You can find the link to the index in the video description, inviting you to discover stories old and new across many platforms, subgenres, and methods of storytelling. Thanks for joining me in the dark again this evening. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like to increase its discovery chances for other horror audience members. Do subscribe to Nightmind for more journeys, and enjoy videos already dedicated to stories on the channel. Until next time, keep charging your camera batteries, drawing your sigils, and checking your bed for leaves. And please, sleep tight.